And welcome back, everybody. It's the final. We're at the Open Singles Circuit, the Hartlepool 2024 event, sponsored by Slackjaw's, the Gourmet Burger Company. And many thanks for them for doing that. So, we've been here since about 7:30 this morning. And we've been streaming all the way through since 8:30. And we are now down to the final. And in the final we have got, well, believe it or not, my right hand man still running, Mr. Bolt. You just seen him get past Gary R. Smith in the last game, and he's playing the legend that is Jonny Ross. Jonny beat Russell Buick. Russell's played really well. A big shout out to Russell. He's looked like the Russell when he was a kid. Now, it's fair to say that Jonny's got the crowd behind him. He's got his supporters. So there should be a good atmosphere here, hopefully. Like I say, if you've been with us all day, many thanks. Tournament's gone off really well again. Lads just having the trial ends. We've tried something different. We've run a few adverts at the end, just to give our sponsors a big shout out. Bowlesware Direct, who help us out with the podcast. You've got Rent and Wealth Management up there in the top left hand corner, or top right hand corner. And we've got Lane to Succeed, Charlie Henderson's company. All help us out over the feed. You alright, Scott?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. And we're coming out for comms, are we?
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to?
You want me to?
Get on. Get on. Being joined by the one and only Mr. Scott Walton with a pint of lager. So no swear when we're on Channel 4. Can you hear you?
Yeah, you've up your game me if you're on Channel 4, haven't you?
So, lads just finished the trial. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm very good.
Yeah. Were you not supposed to be playing this morning?
I was.
Well, what happened?
I got delayed by a director's credit card in London last night, so... Yeah.
Shall we not say that, Alison?
Went into a bar at 5 o'clock and surfaced at 2:30, so yeah.
But you're in the pairs, aren't you?
I'm in the pairs
tomorrow.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
18 years this year that I've been coming.
Is it?
Aye.
Is it really?
Aye.
You're playing with Joe Randall, is that right? Yeah. Your dad not playing it now, like? Or is he tired?
No, he's retired indoors, I think.
He
still plays outdoors, but he's...
He's still the Yorkshire legend to me. He's still the best Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I think,
side. Well, after myself, maybe.
Well, yeah, go on and say this, Uriah.
No, he is, definitely. I think he's probably the best thing to come out of Yorkshire since the Teabags.
You're probably right, mate. Yeah, absolute legend, mate. So, where's your money on this one? Are you going to tip anybody, are
you? Your money probably has to go to Balti, I think, but Rossi's been playing an interesting game throughout the day.
He has, yes.
Attacking early, and it's kind of worked, so... I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Should be an interesting final.
It should be, yeah. But I think it should be a noisy final if Jonny gets a head of steam up.
That's what it should be about, though. There's people in the club. And
that's right. Bit of atmosphere, mate. That's what you want.
Yeah.
It's not worse than sort of like, I mean, I've been here, I think it was last year or the year before, where there was Flash, Robert Gordon, he's better off, me commentating in the barman, streaming the final.
Yep.
Plus, we can be a bit more relaxed after your last streaming effort that we had. Can you remember? We'll not go there.
No, we won't go there. Nothing to do with me. Oh, lad.
I know. We both took a step back. So how's your season been going, mate? Is that it, is it?
Yeah, we'll end the conversation now.
Well, change the subject.
I've not played loads. I've not played loads because, work's got in the way.
Right. I keep seeing you making these trips abroad. Like.
Yeah. I enjoy the work and we get around, so it's nice. But yeah, obviously, bowls is always secondary to work. So I've not played loads.
And at the end of the day, bowls doesn't pay the mortgages off, mate, does it?
No, definitely not.
Well, not in this hemisphere anyway. Yes, Paul, I did realise when we launched this the streaming that I'd be doing the commentary and Bolty would be always on the bloody green. I knew. One of us has got to be a bowler.
It's always interesting when you get to a final, isn't it? With obviously the prize money, whether people split it or not. I've heard both sides where people have been like, I don't want to split it, or I want to split it.
Yeah.
I think if you get this far, and the day's long enough.
Yeah.
Do you just take the half and?
I think it depends if you like the fella that you played.
Or female.
Or female. So let's keep it clean. Let's be PC correct.
Great ball, Jonny. Great ball.
Yeah, well played. Well, he's dropping down, kicking about.
In the area, maybe he gets the second ball.
Yep, one to Jonny. So, Hull City supporter, mate.
Oh, don't. We don't talk about football today, Richie.
Huh?
No.
No, you're not going there.
Not today.
What was the score, Jelly?
Somehow we lost 2-0 to Stoke.
Well, I kind of see it now because last year we got turned over 5-1 at home off Stoke.
You Sunderland, eh?
I am, mate, yeah. Season ticket. Yeah, for my sins, mate.
A win today. Yeah.
Cracking winning now. Stopped us looking over our shoulder. Relegation. I know.
Yeah, my director at work, or I say my director, he's the CEO, he's a Sunderland fan as well.
Yeah.
Season ticket holder for years, and he was conscious, let's say, about you going down. But, there are teams down there where they're more in the...
You're looking at teams having to win 4 or 5 games when they've probably only won 4 or 5 games last season. Yeah. And I think you had a little bit of a shout to get in the playoffs, really, didn't you, at one stage?
Yeah, well, we still did today. We were 3 points behind with the game in hand.
Yeah.
But the loss today is probably game over. We've got Leeds away on Monday. We've got Ipswich at home. We've got Coventry away. They're big games, and we're not going to win them all. And we kind of need to now. So
it looks like Leicester's blown it at the minute, haven't they? They dropped down to third. Will's come off big style there.
Yeah, I see Leeds were losing tonight as well. I don't know what.
Were they really?
I don't know what happened in the end.
Right.
But, Ipswich won. They keep doing what they're doing.
I know.
Surprising.
I said it because we played them open game of the season. I says they'll never deal out with that defence. They've just gone on and done what we did last year. Actually, our problem is what we've done this year should have been last year, and what we did last year should have been this year. We've just done it arse our tip.
You had a couple of good lone players, didn't you? Like with Ahmad and...
Yeah, I mean, Clark's a good player. He's get a few quid off him. Spurs take a quarter of it, like, but...
Probably more West Ham, I think.
Yeah.
They'll love a good championship later.
Of course, the noisy neighbours up the road now, the richest club in the world, and they can't spend the money. They're gutted because they can't spend the money.
Good chance to account for Davey here.
Get a little grab on this white here.
Wasn't really the ball that he wanted, was it?
No.
I'm sure he'll be frustrated.
He looks it, doesn't he?
Going more grey by the second.
Didn't tell him that. Well, he hasn't got much to go on, Gray. Well, all down to his pace. He's in the area,
Doesn't look too bad.
Is he going to get out?
Got a clap from the Scottish contingent. I don't really know why, but it did.
I think it's the alcohol taking over, actually.
You guys streaming the pairs as well?
We're doing the latter stages, mate, so you'll have to stick in. We do quarters, semis and final. I think you qualified last year, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
We did, yeah. I thought I could remember seeing you. Well down to pace, Dave. You're looking good in.
A little nibble. Ooh.
2 and a look.
Looks like just the 2, but it could be a...
Johnny's only given him 2, yeah. There it is.
What's with the Easter eggs, Rich?
They're off Gillian. Gillian brought us the Easter egg each.
They just scattered it down the side of the ring. So
yeah. That was Jason's. I don't know why Jason's. I think Jason must have fell a kip in the room. That was Jason's. He's ate that one. Kit Kat for my Bolty.
Surprised me.
Bolty got that one. Cadbury's cream egg. Can't eat it because he's on his regime again.
Interesting change of hand.
So have you got preference, mate? Have you got preference now, forehand or backhand? It's one strong. Ones you go to if you're looking for a draw shot.
Yeah, usually Johnny's running at this. Usually backhand. Sorry.
God, he has run.
Yeah, usually backhand is the option. People are very different, aren't they? Whether the forehand should be smoother technically, like you're not coming across your body. But
yeah. Close again, Davey, mate.
I like to think Johnny would draw here, but you never know.
Yeah, he has. Got a bit to run as well, I think. Oh, he's going further than I thought, mate. I didn't think he was up.
No. Must be the northern slang, is it?
What's that?
Someone said last ball to me. I would say last ball was shot.
I think that's actually what he was asking. I think that's what he was asking, to be fair. Yeah, well played, mate.
nice glance. Not lucky, but just a nice glance.
Yeah. I'm sure we've played against the fellas who would be wick. I'll just say get a grab now. If it's wide, get a grab. Get a grab sounds better than
like wick or edge.
Edge, I know. Well bowled.
Yeah.
It's even worse when they get two. It comes clunk, click every trip. Well bowled.
Didn't see it any other way. Great effort by Jonny. I think that's the key in these things. Just, close the heads down, drop a one. As long as you have last ball, you've always got the chance to make a couple.
Yeah. Tie breaks, mate. Do you like last ball? Would you back yourself?
It depends when you ask me, because first end I'd probably give it away.
Right.
Last end.
Would you back would you want last ball or not?
No, last end but I've always been the same. I always want to try and bin the jack with my first ball.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I do it. Like if I'm on 20, for instance, I will always try and bin the jack.
Will you?
Yeah.
Fair play, mate.
My theory is that I hit or miss.
Yeah.
50% with a ball, and you're playing 50% with an end of 8 balls.
Right.
So it doesn't always work, but you've got to take the chance for me. As you know, very attacking. So
I know. Yeah, you are. You're very attacking, mate. I think you play a good game, mate. I enjoy watching people who are attacking balls. So, career highlight, mate?
There's a few that come to mind.
Yeah. Big effort, yeah.
What an effort.
What a try.
Very unlucky, but again, just close the head down.
Winning the Balls England thing with your dad must be
the family
one of them,
pairs
mate. One of them
with Mark was really special, and what they're trying to what they're trying to do now with the family pairs is just for me it's a bit of a joke, but it's in some ways it decredits everyone that's come before that. I mean, you've had people like Sam and Sophie who've entered it and won it multiple years. So to say that it's not worthy of their time, but that's their choice. Yeah, if they want to play, that's their choice.
Yes.
I don't like the way it's going. But I think a lot of people who are around the England setup are the same opinion.
Yeah. Just got to be careful. Run at it again, that.
First of all, he's played this all day and it's worked, but yeah. So yeah, for me that's a career highlight. Apparently I was good when I was young because
I was good, mate.
I won the young bowler of the year when I was
12.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Mark carried me to a runners-up place in the pairs, I think. And somehow I got an acknowledgement out of it. So yeah.
Well,
plenty of room. Probably does enough for shot.
Yeah.
Still loads of room though. Good chance for Jonny here potentially. Looks better. What's your career highlight?
Indoors, probably won the national triples with Gary and Jimmy Lambert, 1992 or something like that. Yeah, that was probably
The year I was born.
never. Get away! You have the laugh.
Seriously.
Overlay your funny right? Oh, God, you idiot. Hold on, if I got the right one. Yeah.
Who was that, Gary?
Smith. Gary Smith skipped. Jimmy Lambert went 2 and I was leading in.
I don't know Jimmy Lambert.
You don't know Jimmy Lambert? Oh, you probably know.
That's probably
yeah.
my lack of knowledge.
But if you were just born then, you probably don't know Jimmy Lambert. Jonny likes it.
Yeah, the hands up.
You know, it is. Dave, you'll actually love this.
Yeah.
He'll thrive on this.
The atmosphere that you want, though, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
you know,
God, man.
I hate to say it, the one chance that we have to showcase our sport is Potters.
Yeah.
And the players want silence.
Yes.
It's not right.
Yeah, you're quite right, mate.
This is the atmosphere we need. This is where we should go. But I may be speaking out of turn. And
Not at all, mate. Not at all. Not at all. I think you're right what you say, that the mainstay is Potters, and the venue ticks the boxes. Unfortunately, it's a holiday venue, and the people that get there are of an age. And but no, you're right, mate. We just need a bit of atmosphere. That's all I want.
I mean, it's the same with like the darts and where that's gone.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying about the players wanted inside, and I think you're probably right. But there's also, you've known yourself. You play in Midland Cup, Liberties. It's non-stop. There's things going off left, right, and centre. And yet, when they get down to Potters, as soon as somebody gets up, they've got to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Close again.
But it's singles as well, isn't it? Singles is, I mean, we're now showcasing something that is quite appealing because of the crowd. You know, we've got good balls going on, but we've got a good crowd as well.
Yeah.
Singles when people and players especially are stopping because of someone coughing or silence or whatever else. It's not appealing. People don't want to watch it. No. Australia, for me, do it really well, and it's nothing that we can do any different. Maybe we could.
I think
maybe we'd have to do it indoors. But
Yeah, I think it's just a different culture, mate, isn't it?
yeah.
In Australia. I mean, for example, your music. I mean, we're always walking on eggshells with the background music over here because you get Facebook, bloody Sony going around monitoring it, and
All I want is a half. Oh. Maybe got away with that slightly.
Jonny just drawn to this jack high ball, do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, on the forehand, probably.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where you kind of, in this situation, assess the player against you because he could draw the backhand and draw another shot.
Yeah. But because he's such an unorthodox player, you don't know. You thought like...
Yeah, but he probably thinks Bolt is probably going to draw that down the forehand. So he needs to kind of get there first.
Yeah.
The other option is for Bolty. He now plays the 2 balls.
Get the 2 balls out, mate. Yeah, which I'm
because the respot is his anyway. If he puts the ball onto the jack in the ditch, it's probably 2, maybe 3, depending where the ball lands.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've probably picked that one out, mate. I think I'll be surprised if he's not up at it.
If he contacts one of the black balls, I don't see a bad result.
Yeah. Well, it's in the area.
Yeah, he's not too far away. That's probably the worst result he could have got. But again, no worse than a 2, which was what he was anyway. So just a 1.
Saved, mate.
He did. Surprising.
So Jonny goes ahead first time, 4-3. We go into end number 6. It's 2 sets, 7 ends.
Nice to see Dave here earlier as well. Kilner.
Yes, yeah. He hasn't had it easy health-wise the last few years, Davey.
No, definitely not.
And,
last year's announcement of naming the
stadium,
Dave Kilner Stadium. Yeah, it was.
It was well deserved, mate. And I know he was very touched by it.
Yeah. But no, still good to see him, and
yes,
nice that he comes down. And I'm sure he'll be here.
He'll be here probably tomorrow. He'll be probably calling one of the days, and then he'll be here for the Monday. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well played. Still picks the Durham Liberty team.
Does he?
Yeah. He was at all the games. I followed the games this year, and I went, and he was there supporting them.
Yeah, they had a surprise loss, didn't they? I think
they did. I mean, Norfolk played well, Norfolk.
Yeah.
And then Norfolk shot themselves in the foot in the final.
Yeah, Norfolk beat us at our place.
Right.
We weren't at full strength, but they were good.
Yeah. Oh, you want to get out of the back ball, John? Oh,
good ball. What? I mean, one down here for Jonny isn't bad at all. He's probably where he'd maybe prefer to be. It's where I prefer to be, I think. And Davey's certainly looking for at least a 2.
Yeah. He just needs to stay. Oh, he's very close here, mind you. Oh, has he got the 2 balls? Oh, what a ball.
Very well.
Oh, what a ball, son.
A great ball. The ripple of applause from the crowd says it all.
Yeah.
Something for Jonny to focus on.
He's on the line, you know.
Kind of likes it.
He's on the line,
I think.
Oh, what an effort this is.
Edging it forward.
Oh, what a great try.
Great try. Balti can add to this too, though. Massive turnaround on the ultimate end. look too bad to me. Just needs to hang on to the line slightly.
He needs to climb past. Bit of a feather. Oh, he's in.
Feathered in.
Oh, well played. Oh.
That 3 is huge. Through one good ball as well.
Yeah. So 6-4, we go at the final end of the first set. Leeds currently losing 2-1 apparently. 70 minutes.
Yeah, that's where they were. 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
90 minutes.
Oh.
Does mean that Ipswich sit top of the table tonight, though.
Yeah, Davy Baxter's let us know as well, Ipswich supporter. He was top of the table, he asked.
They've still got to come to Hull, though. That's where he is.
Yeah.
We can't win at home.
Our home record's poor as well, mind you.
Let's start by Jonny. Couple of loose balls from Davey, really.
Well, I think Johnny's let him off the hook there.
Probably just the one. I think if Jonny was in the opposite situation here, he'd be running at this ball at Jack.
Looking at the plan. He's kicking about here.
It's in the area.
Not sure whether that. I think probably
still a one down.
second, yeah.
Big ball by Jonny. This just needs to be in the area.
Give himself a chance. Well, he's kicking about if he gets down. I think he's just overplayed it.
Can he get down? Oh. Stay on though, so probably gives an option with the last ball if everything goes.
Pete Tong.
A little bit Pete Tong.
I was wondering where we're going with that one.
I was going Pete Tong.
Yeah, I thought you were going hits up. I always remember we were streaming at Carlisle and Rob Chisholm came on, first game on the morning, and I said to him, Rob, didn't swear, right? Keep it clean. First word out of his mouth. I'm sorry. That's creased.
It looks a little bit light here, does Davey?
Yeah, he does. I think he's giving him a little...
Giving him a snifter.
Yeah.
But what do you play? Do you play for the draw?
Aye.
Or do you attack ball onto Jack and potentially run through for the win?
What would you do?
For the set?
What would you do?
I've never been in these positions.
Anybody got some tweezers to get them splinters out of Scott's ass?
I think you've got to try and just play it up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Ball onto Jack is probably 2. If you land the ball, you're probably 2. The worst situation, you'd be short.
Well, soon be able to tell if he's close. I think he's under the line myself.
He's under the line, but his pace looks fair.
He's dipped away.
Probably just run out, I think.
So one to Jonny. So first set to Davy. Jonny's just gone off for a hit and miss.
I might be wrong, but I think Dave's got a kind of love relationship with this singles tournament. He usually does quite well, I think.
Do you know what it is? He said earlier on, he says, I've sussed out why I do quite canny in these competitions. I says, how's that? He says, because I hate marking.
Davey's still doing commentating from the rink there, just making sure the mark's got the score the right way.
I'm going to try to mic the players up one time.
That'd be great.
We've got some mics that we can put on, and obviously their chat will be on all the time. But I can fade it in, but they can't hear us, so the chat's on all the time.
Yeah. Can you? So, will you be able to chat to the players?
No, I haven't. We cannot. We're not that clever. We're not the BBC, So we just leave them mic'd up and so like would fade them up and what have you. And
they do it with the cricket T20, don't they?
Yeah, they've got all the.
So they kind of fade in on one player.
Yes.
And get their kind of opinion on how things go, which I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I think for bowls, if you get the right players, I think it would be
car crash.
No, I think it'd be really good.
Yeah, so that's something I'm looking at, possibly to try it at one of the PBA events.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll have to sign a disclaimer, so start slagging somebody off.
I'm always happy to partake, obviously. I won't be playing, but if you want me on the sideline, then that's kind of where my bag is now, I think. Especially indoors.
So, anybody just tuned in? You are watching the final of the Hartlepool OSC Masters. Not Masters singles. Have your teeth right, well played, David.
That last ball in relation to the jack.
I know there was a comment on Facebook about possibly trying to get the players' faces in the shot. We're just trying out different angles. We've got 4 cameras on at the moment. So even though we've been doing it for two and a half years, we still haven't mastered which angle is good with the 4 cameras. Close again, David, mate. Oh, great. Well played. I've got a feeling this will have a tail on it. We used to have a camera at the sides and one behind the rinks. Just trying something different.
Jonny Ross drive.
Lifted his own ball off. I think when you fire, mate, you generally have a bit more weight behind it.
What are you trying to say, Rich?
I guess you've got to figure that of a fire on you. That's what I'm trying to say.
there.
Well,
Not quite.
before my time, Barn Wallace.
Was it?
Oh. God, talk about. Hold on, I shut that stable door. I did say I'm 60 this year, you know. What an old fart.
Don't look a day over 62, mate. Nice to see a few new faces here this year, I think.
Yes, yeah. Probably one disappointing thing is that there was only three women in the event, I think. But it is what it is, isn't it? I think the women's game's got more problems than the men's game. I.e. attracting people into the sport.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. I think the sport needs some injection from somewhere.
Yeah.
Across the board. I think the participation levels probably in women are a lot less than men.
Yeah.
Going back to my earlier point about one of the changes Buzzing that want to make with the family bird. It's a sport for all.
Yeah.
And the choices should be made.
Yes, I quite
by
agree.
the players, not by the organisation.
Then you can probably flip it with because at the end of the day, the counties run Balls England, really, in theory. And if your counties don't vote, and if people don't give them feedback.
Yeah, correct. And I think what Jason does within the sport is brilliant. We need more people like him who want to develop the sport rather than kind of change it. And them connotations do usually come the same, but they are different.
Yeah.
Doesn't get down from that side.
Doesn't want to get it. Digging himself a bit of a hole. I don't know whether that's 2 or 3. Just be the 2. See what Carl says.
I know the respot's pretty bad for. The respot's pretty bad for Jonathan.
Yeah.
On the right side as you're viewing it. But if you play quick, that plant is really good.
Yes, aye. Well, just need to run again, David. You're in the area.
So as a old man once said,
Yeah, go on then.
they all go.
They all go. They all go. He's nominated, isn't it? What's he doing? I should have had him mic'd up then, shouldn't I?
It's one of them conversations you have where, what are you thinking, Johnny?
Yeah.
Well, I think they all go.
I think they'll all go. Get a little thin edge on that. You'll be able to tell if he plays this shot by the crowd, I think.
Big bowler.
Yes.
Looks like he's winding up. He's playing it. He's timing it, which maybe suggests they don't.
Well,
He's not far away, you know.
It's in the area, yeah. Oh, he's played it.
What a ball that is. What a ball, Ronnie Ross.
Oh, bro, we've got the crowd on the feet there. Oh, great stuff.
Probably too early to say the game was gone, but
yes, well, he dropped a foot, yeah.
What a ball that was.
Oh, gone for a drastic change of length here.
Looks pretty good. Not bad start at all.
Just needs to run.
Yeah. Not quite there again.
Yeah. After the Lord Mayor's show, mate.
Yeah?
After the Lord Mayor's show, after the last ball.
David's not far away again. He just needs to run.
I think he's just turned his back on it.
Little leg flick from Jonny, which probably suggests it's quite good.
So he needs to run.
The leg flick always says something.
Good flick. Keep an eye on the legs.
David's not keen. Couple of options here with Jonny. Either draw the same forehand or you draw the backhand.
Stick with his forehand.
Yeah. The backhand, if you miss heavy, you're probably covering the trail.
Yeah.
The bowl shot is you play the black ball onto the white ball for 4 shots, but
Needs to run. Nice.
probably just another quarter bowl cover. David's not keen again.
Yep. One it is.
Scottish fan getting slightly leery. It's good to see.
It is. I wish I could understand what he was saying.
From what I understand, it is Mohammed.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Where are you getting that from?
I don't know why.
You've chucked me a right curveball there. Oh, not bad. 400 viewers watching, mate. Not bad at all, that. 10 past 10 on a Friday night.
That's what happens when you get a celebrity
Co-commentator.
on.
No, co-commentator, that's what it is. He caught me out again by playing this little tiddly length. Get out.
Not too far.
Not bad. Here's it again. Just like that.
Just one of them periods for Dave that he's not firing on all cylinders. It does happen,
Yeah.
Especially sets play, I think.
Needs to run.
Might have just sat away, maybe. Maybe in.
A better line from Davey.
He's more interested.
He's closer here.
Needs to stop.
Well played. One thing that we've noticed, throughout the day, the balls just seem to be pulling up very, very rapidly. They just...
Yeah, a few people have said that it's heavier than it was last year. Probably suit me.
Touch ball, man. What are you on about?
Interesting change to the backhand for Jonny.
Needs to finish quick.
Too far away.
Needs to finish really quick.
Ooh. See what he's trying to do.
He had 8 inches to get another one in there.
Looks a bit lighter.
Good shout. So, on to David. Three-two going to end 5. Only one first set, 6-5.
Good final.
So what size balls are you playing with now then, mate? Have you joined the bandwagon of everybody coming down to size 4? That seems to be what's happening at the minute.
So...
You're not sticking on 6s or something like that?
No, I play with 4s indoors.
Yeah.
I play with 5s outdoors though.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not one for constantly changing.
No.
Over the last kind of couple to 3 years, I really know what my balls do outdoors.
I think it's more the because of with you being a southerner now, up north when it gets cold, you kind of get your fingers on balls.
It can get cold out down there as well.
Yeah, well played, Jonny.
Green seems to be slightly better down there as well.
I think the problem up this end of the country is there's just not the private clubs, mate. Council.
No.
Council greens.
The big difference for me, appreciate I like a drink, but the big difference for me is that the move to north and the south. North clubs don't particularly have a bar as such.
Yeah.
Whereas down south, most clubs do have a bar, but everybody, whoever you're playing, opposition-wise, whether it's league, national, whatever, you say, do you want a drink?
Do you want a drink? Yeah.
But then it's reciprocal, and they always get you one back.
Yeah.
So it's like a.
It's more social.
It is more social. I don't like saying that because the north is a very social atmosphere.
Yes, I just haven't got the
facilities. Correct. But when you play in like just a I don't know, league game or a comp or something, my experience is that I've never had somebody say to me, "Do you want a drink?"
Right.
Like after the game or during the game or whatever, and that is something that's from down south. It's more social.
Yeah.
But everywhere has a bar, so you've got to have the facilities, obviously. Yeah. I'm used to being from a club in the north where we have 25 pence tea and biscuits after.
Yeah.
So it was a big culture shock, but
yeah.
it was a nice one at the same time.
Well, hold on to your line, mate. Just needs to probably look to pass it.
Really good spot. Covers the respot. And Johnny's probably got to change to the backhand here as well. Don't know the situation, but I presume that the white ball's the winner.
I'm having a pound on it, mate, yeah. Well, 50 pence each way anyway. Well, it's in the area. Needs to get past Davy's short ball.
My last one past the jack on. This outside one.
No, mate, it's the full ball short.
No worries, thanks.
Looks like a decent track. Good side to miss.
On the right side, yeah.
Massive edge there for Johnny.
Massive grab.
Yeah, sorry, we don't use edge. Grab.
Grab. Wick.
Grab is acceptable for a clap, is it?
It's you couldn't grab that wick, could you?
Still looks tight.
Don't think he's got enough in it. He's asking it to hold, but he didn't have enough in it.
4-2. Needs the last two ends. Great start from Davey.
Jack in relation to the Grand Hotel.
Only Johnny. Great starter.
Well played.
Davies just needs to keep his concentration here, really. He's been mainly in control this game, I think.
Last ball down. 10 inches, mate.
Interesting switch to the forehand.
Decent line.
Yeah, just steady in. I won't be surprised to see Davey go quick at this, but probably not.
He's got a little bit in it, mind you. It's not bad, you know.
Just hang on.
Not bad. Get a grab of the water.
That's desperate. Desperate as he walks away. Good setup play, though. Johnny's on a good line again. Pace looks fair.
Needs to run, I think.
In the ballpark.
No.
As I say, situation it is, I think I'd be trying to play to win the game here. Play the backhand with a yard, 4 feet. Playing the forehand, that's...
You're good on here.
Huh?
You're good on here. You fell into a trap.
It's just not what I'd play, but...
No. I don't think he's got enough in it either.
I don't want to lift him in, that's the issue.
Yeah, which we might... yeah.
Just trying to let that draw, which is fair. I think you play the backhand and you play land the ball, land the jack. If you land the jack, you lay 2 or 3, you maximum dropping at 1. Yeah. You got the last ball.
I'll kind of say Johnny might take the 2 here, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I think he'd take the 2 here with his 1-ball shootout. The room in draw 3.
The backhand draw especially is...
Yeah.
Interesting. That's why I sit on here, Dave. Clearly not Dave or Johnny.
I still remember Paul Hartley up. Paul, if you're watching, son, turn the volume off. he played tremendous in the pairs up at, was it West Glasgow maybe? And he didn't have to play the ball because they would have went to a one-end shootout and he drew in, he just slinned away, lost the shot, and ended up losing the pass. So he was over that until I've just mentioned it, obviously. Well, this is an interesting tactic, mate.
Especially on this end, the first ball's the key, I think.
I think the fact that I've been called a hosser.
You've been called a hosser.
Right with hosser. I'm bringing it back up.
I mean, if I can bring it back for him, I remember when I was a lot younger in my age, and he beat me in the Champ of Champs.
Who was that?
Area final. Paul.
Paul, really?
Out of there, at that stage you had the Champ of Champs area final, and yeah, he beat me in the inter area final at York.
Right.
Not that he knows that if I'd have won, I couldn't go because I was underage.
You were wrong after all those years.
It was always at Warner's, wasn't it? It's like 18.
Champions, yeah.
18 only or something.
Yeah. Don't know whether that might have just run out.
Johnny's having a wander, so he must like it.
Just watching for the leg flick.
Don't look too bad.
Needs to climb past.
Oh, what a great ball.
Well played.
I'm really surprised to see Davies got to the backhand here.
Well, it's been a little bit of a timer down this hand.
Needs to hang on. It's a big hand, is that?
On the right side.
Always change the carpet, but that hand has always been the same way.
Is it?
Just, it's a big hand. Especially if you're underneath, if you try and play underneath the line.
So what are you doing here, mate? You covered Davies' last ball. He's got second in. I mean, Davies either going to clip the ball out, or
there's no point.
even if he kills
It's
got the spot covered at the back.
It's a count and cover situation. The ideal, the ideal ball's a back toucher, obviously. There's no point trying to cover because, I mean,
he's
right.
gone to cover the spot, hasn't he?
Johnny's trying to cover.
Yeah, he's gone to cover the spot. It could stay on one option, doesn't it?
If you land, it's one of those situations that, Rich, if you land the jack, you land the ball.
Yeah.
So Johnny's goes back with it anyway, or should do.
So, this for the title. Will he get down?
He's held his position. He kind of likes it. He wants to hang on slightly.
It's not bad. Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
What a fantastic effort. So,
tie break.
Tie break it is.
Where's your money?
Well, tie break can anywhere, can it? Tie break go anywhere. I mean, Johnny could chuck the jack up twice and ditch it first ball.
You're going to get splinters like me.
I know. I've joined the Splinter Club, mate. Where's your money?
Johnny.
Oh, a bit of a turn there now. That got a bit of momentum. You can look back to that ball where he was down and out.
If you against me, I'll have £1 on Johnny.
Right.
On the table.
Right. I'll see if I've got a pound in my pocket.
Just the way it's happened for him today, and the way he's grinded games out. I'll go Johnny. Good starter.
Yours is 9 inches, mate. Yeah. Gone too big, mate.
Some big 2 feet. Just needs to run. I think he's quite there. I presume Davey had the choice on this end, did he? And put Johnny into bat.
Possibly. I didn't see.
I don't think Johnny's quite there either.
No.
Trying to play the perfect ball and Yeah, he prefers it. He's having a wander.
Yeah, his pace looks better.
So he needs to run past the front.
Pace looks better.
Just,
Good effort.
just diving into that front. Side of the ring does seem to cut hard when you come off the base.
Well, did you put cover in, mate, or would you?
No.
Did you nail another one in?
Draw the good shot. Draw the winner. You can't leave someone as good as David that room to draw, because he will probably do it. Switch to the backhand. Okay.
He's gone for the hills.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But, well, proof will be in the pudding, mate. Next one, won't it? What about 18 inches? He's left him.
Yeah. For me, you can't leave someone like David Bolt that room, because he will just draw the winner.
Looks a bit wider. I know his grooves are fly back.
It's not too bad.
Probably needs to slow. No, just folks. Well, back over.
Done enough for me.
Oops, Carl fancies Jonny's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, one it is. So, first of the 3 tie break ends goes to Mr. Ross.
So I'm guessing this is Johnny's choice of Jack, but he's giving it to Bolty. Which is interesting, because I don't think he's lost a end on his length.
Yeah, them little tiddlers.
Bolt's obviously stretched it out. Johnny will probably just play more attacking, I imagine. Must be a fair start from Bolty. Couldn't ask for a lot better.
Well played. He's got a bit to run, mate.
It's got a lot to run, mate.
He's not bad again, here.
No, just slightly up, but if he grabs the jack,
needs
then
to get a big fat on it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny switched to the backhand here.
Yeah. Got it, mate. You've got it. I'll give you that one.
Finally. Got something right.
I can't remember what the buttons are. Well, needs to hang
Just
on.
needs to hurry. Just needs to hurry. Oh, that's made.
15 inches short.
See what David does here. I won't be surprised if Johnny decided to run with the next ball.
Yes, through the
Make
through
a
the-
one-end shootout, if you like. One-ball shootout.
Close again, are you, Davey?
Yeah, I think that kind of closes it down. I think Johnny will just attack this. I think he'll just hit.
I think he will this one, mate. I think just to clean anything out, like you say it. Take it down to a one-ball shootout.
That front ball into the split is very good.
Yeah.
Johnny's just said it's still a draw on the forehand. We'll see. I don't imagine that over what he's playing.
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, I think he's got a I bet he's got a rattle it.
I mean, looks like he's rapping. Oh,
He's
goodness,
not.
sorry.
He's done it deliberate. He's got that smile in his face. Well, he's in the area.
Like he's there enough.
Has he got enough for his own ball?
That's it's not great.
Yeah, what would you do if you were David? Because we know he's going to do the opposite.
I'd probably just cover sort of a yard behind on the backhand side.
Right.
I think you never know, Johnny. You never know.
No.
I mean, he's played the backhand. I'll take that as a.
Yeah, that's just, you take it as a win-win, mate. Well,
He's playing into the head, though, by the looks of it.
might get a contact off his own
Doesn't
ball.
want the
Doesn't
edge in the
white.
jack.
Doesn't want the- I think he's only got the lift on the black ball. I do. I think I think that's what he's going to look at. He's got to be up at it. I don't know how hard.
Yeah, I think his last ball caused him a lot of problems.
High line drift.
The high line drift. David Corkhill special. What's he playing? Looks like the hit and hope. No, he's still playing the draw.
I think he's looking for a bit tippy-tappy on his own ball.
I think he's just drawing it, Rich.
You're right, mate. I don't know when he's going to come
just
back.
needs to get down, but he's.
So
He got the high line and no drift.
So,
As you were saying earlier, Rich,
yeah.
in this situation, the mat would be up and the jack would be on the tee and in the
You'd
ditch.
be
Yeah, that's where it would be.
the scarf in the wind. Tally-o. So, we go to a one-end shootout. Now, I think they can... I don't know whether it's the same as the PBAs, whether they can actually elect to kill it. Not sure.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do I mean I don't know? Because I don't know. I don't know. You've got a clue.
Fair start from Johnny, I think. He used to run the last bit, I think.
Well played. Did Bordy give the jack away? He generally
I think
does.
so. He's not
Yeah.
bad. He's not bad at all. Just needs to ease in. Really useful bowler. Johnny's further.
Good again here.
He's further. Oh, great ball.
Still run out about 8 inches, maybe it's a foot. Well, he's on the line. I'll tell you what, his pace looks a lot better.
Yeah,
Here.
he's better pace. Just needs to ease in slightly.
Still just toddled out.
Still in 2
It's been mentioned, Rich, that this is the biggest sporting success for Scotland in 2024. If Jonny lands this.
You get me into trouble, you lad. So, 2 balls apiece to decide who gets the door.
Do you think they've split it?
No, I didn't think they would, actually.
Do you not?
Yeah. Don't know whether they've had the conversation.
I don't even know what the prize money is, to be honest.
It's generally 1,000 for the USC if they've got a sponsor. He's in again.
Still plenty of room for someone as good as David.
All down to Pierce. Needs to run, I think.
I think you're probably just right. Only just.
Oh, has he done enough?
No.
Oh, what a try. A ball.
You only need 1 ball, Rich.
Yep, 1 ball to win it, mate.
Johnny's just got to nail it.
So,
Got to the forehand.
yeah, nail it, mate.
Has to be.
Tickle on the white.
Just get right on top of it.
Still thinking about it.
I don't know why.
Just take the one, Jonny. Go before there goes anybody.
Tell them to take the 1.
I don't imagine Davey will like this.
Yeah. He's got on his backhand. Surprise. He has gone on his backhand.
Not too bad on pace.
He doesn't look too bad at all, here. Well, I think that's a
To help.
help for Davey here. So,
Where's your pound?
all of this, I'd tip the lad to draw this. Now that he's put that ball there.
Double the quits.
I've got it out of my pocket. I don't think I've got any money in my pocket, man. Oh, what's this in here?
Sounds like a northerner.
50 pence. Here we go. 150.
I'm not against you on this, though.
Well, I'll down if he's got.
Oh, the pace is good.
I'll down to Pierce.
The pace is good.
Oh, he's very close.
David Bolt, what
David, just,
an effort.
What a ball.
What a ball, Davey.
What a ball. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well,
Match winning ball.
what a fantastic ball. So, OSC title to Mr. Bolt. Thanks, Scott, for coming on comms, mate.
Anytime,
It's been
mate.
a pleasure, mate.
Anytime.
Really enjoyed it, mate. Best of luck with the rest of your season. Hopefully, I'll see you on Monday. You're still kicking about.
Yeah, be hopeful about that.
So, as always, folks.
What a ball, Mr. Bolt.
So, thanks everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a cracking day's balls. Well done to Mr. Ball. Well done to the Hartlepool Club for putting on another smooth open singles competition. We're back here on Monday for the Hartlepool Masters pairs, the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals. As always, thanks very much, folks. And this has been a Wrong Bias podcast production. Get yourselves to bed. It's Saturday night. It is Friday night.
Friday night.
Friday night, 10:45. Thanks, folks.